Cheers, EOD family! It's your princess! The last 50 days were crazy and the season of strife is going to an end. In my today's video, I want to share with you my first season in EIS and my experience being in the biggest KVK in Call of Dragons history with you. I will show you some statistics, my personal highlights, my thoughts, and also my personal princess rating. Stay tuned! Welcome to my new video, and if you like and enjoy my content, I'm happy if you subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification, then you won't miss out when I will share a new video or will go live. The last 50 days were so wild and it was so much going on in my first KVK here with being in a Generation 1 server. In my today's video, I will just show you my perspective, my personal highlights, what would I probably like to have to see different, what did I like the most, where I had the most fun, and also how it is when you are from a Generation 2 server, how it is when you are faced one of the most powerful alliances and have to fight against them. And I know everyone likes the statistics and the numbers. In my opinion, the numbers are mostly, it's a little bit, in my opinion, not so valid when you see the numbers here, because there is merit trading and it depends how many fights each alliance has in each zone. But I will show you the numbers over here because I know everyone is interested in that. So when you see over here, I scroll a little bit down, you have to see some alliances have already divided in their different shells they have. But when we look at the alliance power, EIS and EIL right now, 26, 27 billion, something like that is our power. But you have to keep in mind, we have a lot of troops sitting in the hospital, which has to heal in the home realm. And you see here also Noir has already split it in NO3, NO4, so you have to add that all. I won't make the math for you, so if you want to see it, you can just go through, but you have to keep in mind every alliance has troops in the hospital, so that's not high power when everyone is fully healed up. When we go at the merits, it's pretty much the same. You can see here, EIS and EIL together, we got around 3.5 billion merits or something like that. I'm very proud of our team. I think we had great numbers and a good activity. Then you have to add BXS plus SXB. Then you have to add Noir with NO3, NO4, and maybe NO2. Then you have the TFS to add with the engines. There is some rumors right now that the server where TFS will be getting disbanded, that some migrate out or whatever. I'm not so much into drama, so I'll leave it to that. But what can we say? How was the season going? When we look a little bit to the map, you will see some marriage fight over here. Let me start at the beginning, and I think that is one of the most important parts. We had the diplomacy, and the KVK group got announced, and it was very early clear that TFS and Noir did that NAP agreement. I think it was talked a lot about that. It was a non-aggression pact or something like that. So basically there were allies this season. So it was, we had a starting zone here on the north, and BXS was our ally, and they had a starting zone on the south. And it was Noir over with the starting zone here over in Burning Lands on the right, and TFS had a starting zone on the left. So we had really some good fights ongoing, and I have to say overall I had a lot of fun enjoying that KVK. And when I look at my highlights, I have them here for you. My 5 highlights I had was what was really cool when it was the Thunder Rock attempt and EIS was invading the Thunder Rock attempt of Noir. We did that. We sent a troop with the cloak artifact, and then you can see that all in my videos. I have shared it, and then we all used the teleport stuff on it and tried to damage the troops of Noir that they can't start the elite Thunder Rock so fast. So, and we did that very successful. So Noir couldn't start in time. The issue was on the other side, when we were trying our Elite Thunder Rock, we got hit by the lightning. And it was so cool. Just half of our team just died in the Elite Thunder Rock. So we did a successful try to hold back Noir to start it, but then we failed on our own, so we couldn't get the Elite. And overall, I think Noir got all Elite frames over here in the KVK. The next thing what was pretty cool was there was that big pass fight between TFS and BXS, and that went over days. We were fighting over that one pass. And yeah, we had a pretty cool action that we summoned our behemoths to the pass, and then we staff teleported with all our troops in, and we built a wall so that TFS couldn't reinforce the pass and BXS could take it. At the end, Noir did on the other side the same. So it was a pretty rough fight. And at one point, BXS had also the possibility to build over a tower, and we were really close that BXS could make it to the other side, but then Noir was coming closer and closer, and who watched my videos knew how it went, so BXS had to give up the pass. Yeah, and in middle that, Noir was cutting us. I think it was Noir cutting us in another zone. So we had to build another fortress, but our fortress was not built fast enough that we can connect our territory. So EIS was off territory for an hour, and we had to build that fort to save all our members. And on the same side, for sure, TFS was putting rallies on us, on all our cities, and we had to swarm the rallies. And it was so crazy because that time I was so blessed being in that family, yes, because it was like Doc was saying to us, no one has to worry, we will swarm every rally, no one gets here rallied unless they want to take the rally. So it was such a good teamwork, we made it, we could build our fort back. Yeah, and then it ended up that BXS was pushed back from Noir, so we had a 2 versus 1 against Noir and TFS, and I have to say, that was a cool moment because we had always to switch side, and we had very good war commands from Dark. So it was funny because people even reported EIS for using bots, and it is just because I think we had always 100 plus members in the voice chats, and I think we are just listening very well. So if Dark said we go left, and then everyone went left, and people were thinking we are using bots, and we were just in the voice chat chilling there together. And that was just team play next level. And there I want to big thanks to the EIS team. It is such a great time here. Yeah, and at the end, EIS hold the magma in zone 1. I have a little video for you later. So what basically happened, I think I can show you that really quick. That pass was taken by Noir, and the other pass over here was taken by TFS. And to our zone 1, and their goal was, they wanted to have our magma, that we don't get the magma and rewards. But when you look a little bit over here, we built up a defense, with towers and keeps and fortresses, and I think Noir tried it 1.5 days. I have at the end a little video from you. It was like Noir was pushing, we pushed them back, Noir was pushing, we pushed them back. We had really good fights, and for sure they had always to come on our territory. They had also to pass here, going through the pass, the choke and everything, and they couldn't refresh so fast as we could. We could hide in cities. So we have to admit the defense position was very good built, but you can't blame us for that. Why should we give our magma out for free? And I think we also had always the numbers to push it back, and so it was a pretty cool time. And when I look how I did my marches, because I'm from a Generation 2 server, so I'm a little bit behind. Yes, when we look in the VIP store and I look at my login days, I have 385 login days. People here have over 500 plus. Yeah, and then you have additional an enemy like Noir with players, maxed heroes, maxed artifacts. So I was basically running 2 marches and I just healed them over and over again. And I think that was a smart way. I did my Lilia Valen with my Sapphire over here. And the Infernal Flame, I got to level 3 this season at a Forge of Light. That worked very well for me with normal Vestals because it's the only T5 I have unlocked. And my second march was what I was running was Bertrand Tohar with the Shadow that needs still a little bit work. My Shadow Frederick, I will work on that on the Home Kingdom. We don't need that one. We can change that a little bit, but I got a lot of good stuff ready. And I was running it with the Mirage Orb level 2. That was my situation. I don't have unlocked my T5 Celestials yet. When we look at my research, that you can see what's going on. We are pretty close to unlock here the Infantry and the Calves T5, and then I can finally go for the T5 Celestials. And I have saved up a lot, so next KVK I will be ready with my T5 Celestials, and then I can finally run 4 marches. And I'm so happy. I can't wait for that. When we look a little bit at my report group here, I shared my best reports I had. That you can give a little bit, get a little bit an idea how it was for me. These are my highlight reports. Normally, I did in between 20 and 30k for my Vestal marches. That was the average, between 20 and 30k, but I mostly refreshed at 50%. Just that you know a little bit how that was. But yeah, sometimes we had, when we helped BXS with the pass, we had to long march, so the marches always died. That is not very good for the stats either. So we can just look here. You see my highlight reports and Margaret Frigger, that was with archers one time. But I cannot play archers and mages at the same time with the range. So I mostly used archers to join rallies, put them in the keep, or just play them alone when I was out of mages. But I just resource healed. Yeah, that is overall. When we look a little bit, where am I right now? It looks horrible with the power, but when we look at the info button, it looks better. I'm at 71 million power when I'm fully healed. That is what was happening over that season. I also did some resource healing. I think I did the 6 million workhorses kills at the beginning to get the elixir for the chest, and then I healed around 5 million or so, or 6 million maybe. Maybe Vestals and T4 Celestials. And then at the end, I finished the quest with 50 million resource hill with workhorses again, just that you have a little bit of overview. So let's talk a little bit how I would rate this KVK. So first of all, when we go through the alliances, I have to go to my own alliance when we look here at member. And I want to say a big thanks here to our leadership team. First of all, our king, our leader, Bad Dog. I have such a great respect for him. He is always there for the team. He is such a great leader. He stays awake 30 hours when during wars. He really don't sleep. Yes, he's there for us. He giving out the war comms very clear. And his communication, he always update the people with announcements. So whenever you log in, you know what's going on. But also he has that amazing R4 team beside. Everyone has its own tasks and they know what they do. Everyone, it is just working together. You really can feel that leadership team works a long time together, that they know each other very well. And where is EIL? Let me show them real quick, because here it's not only EIS, it is also EIL. What we have here, Scylla is the leader of the second alliance, and here is the R4 team over here. They also the same amazing people. And what I like the most is our alliances, it is just the leadership is one. You don't feel if you're in EIL or EIS, it is just, we are just one big family. And I want to just say thank you to the whole team. They included me from the beginning, and I feel like I'm so much longer there. I'm there how long now? 2.5 months or something like that. And I feel like I'm already forever there. So yeah, pretty cool. Let me go a little bit to the rankings again, and we can go a little bit to the. Let me go here to the Alliance Power again. I can say, yeah, here's Ray Cloud, leader of BXS. They have kind of a council solution. They were amazing allies that season. They have so cool people over there. We had a lot of good talks. And I personally, yeah, Ray Cloud is German too, so we talked a little bit. It's really great person. My greatest respect. BXS were fighters. At the end, they had to 2 versus 1 TFS and Noir to secure their magma, and they did it, so big GG to them. Then we have over here, we have TFS, that was at least from the beginning, I do it like that. Jason Gee, the leader of TFS over here, and the other alliance was called AFS, what is now Engines, because there's something going on that they maybe split up. But also here I had, at the beginning, a little bit of talk with Jason, absolutely respectful, absolutely cool. TFS did a good job too. I wish them all the best, because I think it is very sad if we lose another big server with splitting up or something like that. We see over here, here are the engines over right now. Here also Homelander, I had some good talks with him too, because he set the rally when we were off territory. But yeah, I could shield in time, so he couldn't get me. So really GG to TFS, AFS, too. It was really much fun with you, and it was in between fighting Noir with only T5 player. It was sometimes a little bit relaxing to have at least some T4 player on the TFS side too. That felt a little bit more equal from our side, that I can tell. And then we have over here Noir. Let me show real quick. That are they over here. They are already splitted, I think, with the leadership, because normally Brain Slasher here, I talked to him a lot too. He's R4 of Noir 2. He's probably in Noir 3 or 4 right now. I don't know if they are just going for the Merit Store last day here, Stretch, Piss, all that people. They are talking in AC and Ghost and Medusa, beautiful. I don't know where Brain Slasher is right now, but with him I talked a lot too. And we have to say a big congrats, and I think that is pretty important too. Oh my God, now my orientation. Where is the Where's the dragon? Where's the dragon area? That's so typical me. Oh, my eyes. And do you know that pressure when you have to find something? Here. No, that is. Oh my God. Am I blind? Guys. It must be in the middle. Why can I not zoom more out? I hate it. We let that in the video. That's kind of embarrassing. Guys. Let me go from our zones, because yeah, here we go. Oh my God. It was the flame dragon. It was correct. Okay. Here it is. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. GG and congrats to Noir. They took the dragon, well deserved. There was a short little dragon war, dragon zone fight with TFS and Noir over here. That didn't last long. That was a few hours. Then Noir secured the dragon, took it. But overall, we have to say, Noir, a great team, good activity, strong players, and I think, yeah, we can all say congrats. They deserve really the dragon this season. And let's come to my rating over here. How do I rate this KVK, and why do I rate it like that? My rating overall is, this KVK gets 5 crowns out of 10, and I will tell you why. I had a lot of fun in that KVK. I had a lot of challenging fights. I like that when we were faced Noir, and it was just, for me, I had to play so smart, because I don't have Celestials. I have only 2 marches. It was crazy for me how to organize everything and play as smart as possible to not get negative trades. So It was very tricky, but at the other side, that's the challenges I like. I like sometimes being a little bit in the underdog vibes, and it was cool because I learned a lot, and I talked a lot to players in my alliance. We supported each other, how we build, how we play, and I also talked to enemy players. And the thing is, why it get only 5 out of 10 is, I think in that KVK, and that I just addressed to every leadership who was participating here, I think the Diplo could have handled better. I think sometimes, I know there is a lot of history going on, and some people have issues with each other for whatever reason, and that is including all 4 servers on that KVK. But I think the Diplo could have been handled better. They could have sit on a table and make it kind of a little bit more equal, so that we can just have more fighting going on. Because our KVK was, we had a few phases of fighting, 2-3 days where it was going on, and you saw that in my videos, cool moves, etc. But we had a lot of times which were nothing going on. And there is no one to blame. I think overall, there is no that alliance fault or that server's fault. No, they overall, everyone did their own to it, that we had a little bit that season like we had it. So I think that could have handled better. The other thing, I think it is a lot of trash talking in that KVK, also about history, and people have personal stuff going on. I would have liked a little bit more, sometimes a respectful talking to each other and whatever, because we had our great fights. And I mean, we can be enemies on the field, but in my opinion, we can still respect each other. I had a lot of new friends, even from the enemy side, because I talked to a lot, and they helped me over there. And we had just some good, we shared talent builds and stuff like that, and we were just talking, how is our experience, how we see things about the future in Call of Dragons. So I had no issues with any enemy player, that I can say from my side. And to just show that enemies can be friends too, we go a little bit in the rankings again, and we show here, you see here the personal power. I'm not even listed with my 59 million now, but if I would be healed fully, I think I would be at mid 71 million. I'm ranked 800, 900 something, just that you know for reference. These are my personal merits, so I'm kind of proud that this rank is higher than my power, even if I'm fully healed. But if we look here to the top lists, we see Nephisto on top. I mean, such a team player. He was sending out marches over again and again. When we look over here, he has to heal up a little bit in Home Kingdom too, but he supported his team the whole time. We're just sending out troops to saving stamina. He was not attacking. It was crazy. But here we go. My most favorite enemy player this season is Mr. Fluffy Waffles. Look at him, 91 million merits. I had good talks with him. He has my full respect, because he has the passion for the game. Look at him, over 1 billion kills, 1.1, 1.2 close. He has the passion for the game. He can be annoying with his calves, I know that. But the way he plays and stuff like that, I really like that. We had some good talks. So for this season, he's my favorite enemy player. It was nice to meet you. But there were a lot of others. I really, made friends over there. And that is kind of over my season review over here. Let me see, we have an hour and a half left. Maybe I go a little bit, we just have some overfights. It's not something serious. Everyone wants to empty a little bit the merit store over there. So I yesterday traded a little bit too. Much thanks to Murder, because he helped me a little bit out. I can show you what I had in my merit store. So I had to get that over here, the magic spirits, and he helped me a little bit with merit trading. And that's also fine, because, that is a good warped skill to get. But I also fight it a little bit Noir over here. Maybe I do it a little bit. If I can get some more stuff, I do it. So overall, I think there is high potential to get even more interesting KVKs with a little bit less drama and trash talk, and a little bit more fighting. Happy to everyone I meet, and let's see. We saw in the update the new map will have six starting regions instead of four starting regions. So we'll see. Maybe we will meet again. Yeah, thanks to everyone. It was nice to meet you all. It was a pleasure to be here. And guys, if you enjoy my content, make sure you drop a like on my video. It helps me out a lot. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about our KVK. I wish you all the best. Take care. And at the end, I have a little video for you where you see where we have defended our magma when Noir, trying to come into our zone 1, was trying to destroy a fortress. I will just enjoy you that, and yeah, enjoy the show.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
I hope you enjoyed a little bit the video and see how it was going on for 1.5 days when we had to defend when Noir was trying to come in our zone 1. So at the end, I scroll a little bit here over the merit list for you. Here is our leader over here, Bad Dog. Yeah, well deserved. Be in that high rank too. And a lot of good players. I will just go down here so you can look a little bit and see the high merit player on our server. So you can just look through it. because I know everyone from other servers always interested to see it. How is the merit level over here at us when you want to be top 100? But you have also to see the whole server had not so many fights, so I think there are more merits possible when there are more fighting ongoing. Overall, I'm satisfied with my first season. Big thanks to everyone who was looking here for my KVK. In 1 hour, it will go back to the home room. I will keep you updated, and yeah, maybe make some live streams working on my pads, how I will improve my account, what are my thoughts, and yeah, then see you soon again. Happy to everyone who joined today. Drop a like on the video, and see you soon again. Happy gaming and much love, your princess.